It's another night of basketball on J98 The Boot. We've got one big game after another tonight. We're going to start off with the ladies' finale from the Black River League tournament. We're in Van Buren tonight, and Van Buren, I must say, has a great facility to showcase this kind of environment, this kind of tournament. And it's first up, it's Clearwater ladies and the Bunker Eagles. The starting lineups for the Clearwater side of things tonight: number 14, Darian Gale; number 20, Mackenzie Brinkley; number 22, Haley Alcorn; number 23, Lexi Morris; number 30, Allie Holmes. On the Bunker side of things, we have J.C. Skaggs starting tonight, and that's one thing that you heard just a moment ago in the pregame, that Coach Garrison of Clearwater was concerned with her length. She's 5'11", plays the forward position for these Bunker Eagles, and that's really going to pose a problem down low for Clearwater, but Clearwater, they know they can come in and match up with that tonight, as starting lineups are starting to come out on the floor for both teams. We have a good crowd here tonight at Van Buren, and we expect a good game just the same. And it's almost time to get things underway. Pre-game ceremonies are taking place right now. Introductions, everybody hitting the floor. The one thing that really stands out to me from my vantage point right now is the size of both teams. Not general size, not height, but how many people are on either bench. There is literally not a single player on the Bunker bench right now, and Clearwater's bench is absolutely loaded up. It's not much of a difference, but coming down the stretch, the extra 4 players that are on the Clearwater team, that it may come down to fatigue, it may come down to fouls. That's something Coach Garrison and I talked about in pregame, was the possible foul trouble that they can get in. When I covered them against Arcadia Valley, they had foul trouble with their point guard. That's number 22, Haley Alcorn. When she fouled out, they were actually ahead against Arcadia Valley. It cost them down the stretch, and it put a loss on their record. But having both your boys and girls teams in this game tonight, you can't ask for much of a better turnout for the school to have both your men and women teams here on the floor tonight. Starting for Bunker is going to be number 10, Sandy Rowley. We're also going to have number 24, J.C. Skaggs; 25, Alicia Bland. She's going to be accompanied by number 32, Casey Mead. And on the far side, it's going to be number 40, Brittany Mathis on the floor for Bunker. Here's the tip-off. It's knocked backward to Bunker. They're going to go straight into the basket, up. A little bit too strong on the shot. It was Alicia Bland on the shot. It's going to be rebounded by Lexi Morris of Clearwater. And if you don't know Lexi Morris's name, you're not too much into high school basketball. This girl averages 30 per game. That's right, 30 per game. One thing that Bunker knows that they have to do is slow her down. But just to counter that on Bunker's side of things, they have J.C. Skaggs. And if you're going to put somebody on her, that's not a bad place to start. It's going to be Alcorn with the inbounds on the far end for Clearwater. She's got it in the near corner. She's going to pull up from 3. No good as it hits the back of the iron. Bunker on the fast break now. Nobody out in front. The shot goes up off the front side of the rim. No good. It was missed by J.C. Skaggs. We're still scoreless, 30 seconds into the game. It's going to be Alcorn running the floor for the Clearwater Tigers. She's at the top of the center circle, and she comes across the timeline, finds down in the right corner. It's going to be Allie Holmes. They go quickly back inside to Alcorn, who puts a shot up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Alicia Bland of Bunker, and she's bringing it up the floor now. Stops just across the timeline, kicks it off to the right wing. She's going to give that to J.C. Skaggs off to the right side. This one's going to work back around the horn, comes back to the top. And it's Bland once again holding the ball at the top. She's going to work back around to her right to Brittany Mathis. It's going to come back to the top to Sandy Rowley, around the horn all the way to Alicia Bland. And they're going to find at the top of the key, it's going to be Brittany Mathis. She's going to work back to her right as the ball's moving all the way around the perimeter. Bunker's ball movement's looking to be quite effective. No open shots developed yet. And as soon as I say it, they put one up. It's J.C. Skaggs getting on the board. That's 2-0. Bunker takes an early lead as Skaggs adds her first points of the game. Alcorn now for Clearwater, bringing it up the floor. She just crosses midcourt. She's going to be guarded by Brittany Mathis of Bunker. She splits to the left, uses a screen, finds Darian Gale open on the left side, 18 feet out, too strong on the shot. It's going to be pulled down by number 30, and that's going to be it's Allie Holmes pulling the board down. She gets a shot up, no good. Alcorn gets the rebound, second chance shot, fouled on the way up. She'll be headed to the line. Looks like that foul was on number 40, Brittany Mathis of the Bunker Eagles. Alcorn's going to be headed to the line for the first time tonight. She gets set up for her first shot, and it looks like Mathis is going to head off of the floor right now for Bunker. First shot goes in for Alcorn. Mathis actually isn't going off the floor. She's clear on the opposite end of the court. anticipating a miss. And Coach Garrison, the Clearwater bench, is on that side. It looked like he wanted to put defense on her. Alcorn's second shot up, too short, and it is going to be rebounded by Bunker. Casey Mead pulls down the board. She quickly feeds it off to Alicia Bland. And right on a fast break, they find Casey Mead at the top wing, and she pulls up, no good. It's a 2-1 ball game as Alcorn just put Clearwater on the board, making her first free throw. She has the ball now, just crossing the key. Off to the right, she's going to find... She thought about finding Lexi Morris, thought better of it. They're going to rotate back right at the free throw line. Clearwater's going to pull up a shot, and it's going to be Mackenzie Brinkley that's too strong on the shot. Darian Gale on the rebound. Back to Lexi Morris, probably 32 feet out. She's going to work to her right, and she's going to find Brinkley. Going to go back to Morris. She thought about pulling up, finds Darian Gale down low. They kick it back outside to Alcorn from three. No good on the shot. It's going to be rebounded by Clearwater. Pulling down that board, Allie Holmes. Goes back around the horn to Gale, to Alcorn. Back inside in the low block to Morris. Puts her first shot of the night up. It's no good. Darian Gale pulls down yet another rebound. They find Alcorn on the outside. She's going to work off her left. An inside dribble goes off glass. It's up and in. She has 3 on the night, does Haley Alcorn. Alcorn giving Clearwater a 1-point lead here. 5:07 left to go here in the first quarter. It's the Black River League Championship tonight here on J98 The Boot. Right now it's Clearwater and Bunker, the lady squads. And it's a 3-2 ball game with Clearwater out front. Still early portions of this game. Still waiting for somebody to take control and find their momentum. But it's only a matter of time. Looks like a few substitutions as Bunker comes back out onto the floor. Hitting the floor is going to be Jessamy Slutka coming in. And she's going to be taking the place of Brittany Mathis. Mathis is going to come back on the floor now. And they're going to take Rowley out. Now they've got everything squared away. Coach Garrison of Clearwater getting on the floor and cleaning up a wet spot, doing his due diligence tonight. We only have 1 foul so far in the game, and that's against Bunker. That came in the early portions of the contest. Put Haley Alcorn at the line. She hit 1 of 2. Looks like the floor's getting cleaned up. We're almost back underway here on J98 The Boot tonight. If you're just joining us, it's the Black River League Championship game tonight. We have the Clearwater ladies and the Bunker ladies. Bunker going to bring it up the floor now. They work quickly around the perimeter. They've been working that same aspect all night as Mathis has the ball on the outside. She's going to try to go down low to Skaggs. Pass a little bit too wild, and it's a turnover. It's headed Clearwater's way. Having the inbounds for Clearwater is going to be Allie Holmes. She's going to give it to Darian Gale, who's going to... Nope, she's not going to bring it up the floor. She's going to find Alcorn and let her bring it up the floor. Alcorn's going to be guarded by Mathis of Bunker. She's going to work to her right as Alcorn. Still with the ball, trying to drive inside. Pulls a double team, loses the ball after the double team. And Bunker now running the floor. Running the floor is Jessamy Slutka. She's going to put a shot up. No, she's going to pass right across the middle. A wild, dangerous pass. Falls to the floor. 2 ladies fight over it. And it's going to stay with Bunker as the ball rolls out of bounds. It's still a 3-2 ball game. 4:27 left to go in the first. The 3-2 score comes after Haley Alcorn hit 1 of her 2 free throws to give Clearwater the lead. Now it's Mathis of Bunker finding someone down in the low block. It was Casey Mead who put her shot up. No good. Gets a second opportunity and gets that one to go. So far it's been slow, but it has been tit for tat as Alcorn runs the floor for the Clearwater Tigers. A right-hand dribble guarded by Mathis. A wild pass inside, taken away by Alicia Bland. She's going to run the fast break, and it's rejected by Alcorn on the other end. The ball rolls back. It's going to find Casey Mead, who puts a shot up. No good. And it looks like she's going to be fouled on the ground after she pulls down her own rebound, and it will stay with Bunker. Having the inbound is going to be Alicia Bland for the Bunker Eagles. It's like a quick substitution for Bunker. Leaving the floor will be Casey Mead, and coming back on the floor is Sandy Rowley. Now working outside the perimeter once again is Bunker. Alicia Bland pulls up, knocks down a triple. It's a 7-3 lead for the Bunker Eagles. Clearwater working slowly. Alcorn still in the backcourt, getting direction from Coach Garrison. She's going to bring it across the timeline, works to the left, finds Darian Gale on the left wing. Gale holding the ball, yet to put it on the floor. Now she puts down a dribble, works across. She's going to find Holmes on the right wing. Gives it to Alcorn at the top of the key. She tries to find Lexi Morris with a brave pass, to say the least. It trickles out to Allie Holmes, who pulls up from three, no good. Pulled down by Bunker. On the rebound, J.C. Skaggs. Using that 5'11 frame to get up and get those rebounds. Bunker again working outside the perimeter. It's going to be Mathis at the top of the key. Works to her right to Meade. Meade's going to pull up from three. A little strong on the shot. Morris fights for the rebound for Clearwater, lets it roll out of bounds. A nice screen so Bunker can't get to it, and it will stay with Clearwater. A nice play by Lexi Morris to not allow Bunker to get to that ball and allow it to roll out of bounds. She's a smart player. It's a reason she puts up 30 points a night. Bunker once again making substitutions. Skaggs going to take a seat, and coming in for her will be Casey Meade. Alcorn going to run the floor now for the Clearwater Tigers. She runs the point pretty efficiently from what I've seen so far this year. She finds Morris on the right wing. Morris guarded tightly by Alicia Bland. Goes back across court to the left wing to Alcorn. Allie Holmes in the far corner. Holmes pulls up her dribble. Has to give it to Alcorn on the wing. She's trying to use Holmes as a screen, is Alcorn. They find Gale on the right wing and beyond the perimeter. She's going to dribble into the right side. Try to go baseline. No room for her. Back out to Alcorn. An over-the-top pass knocked away down low. A nice play by Alicia Bland to Bunker to knock that one away. It will stay with Clearwater. They'll have the inbounds under their own basket. A substitution for Clearwater. Leaving the floor will be Mackenzie Brinkley. And coming onto the floor will be Hannah Rold. Alcorn finds Holmes on the outside right at the top of the key. Back to Alcorn on the right wing. She pulls up, knocks down a triple. It's 6-7 as Clearwater cuts into that lead. Haley Alcorn with 6 so far on the night. Bunker bringing it up the floor in a hurry. They continue to work on the outside. Have yet to look inside, and as soon as I say that, they do. And, oh, what a touch shot. Alicia Bland had the ball roll around the rim 2 times, fall back out, and it's going to be rebounded by Holmes, who is then fallen on top of by Lexi Morris. They're going to say the ball is after the tie-up possession arrow with Clearwater. Clearwater's going to have the ball under the Bunker basket. It'll be Holmes and Alcorn in the backcourt bringing it up the floor. Alcorn running the point tonight for the Clearwater Tigers. Already has 6 points. She has every point in the ball game so far tonight. Alcorn with the right-hand dribble, guarded by Mathis. Works down low in the far corner to Rold. Rold's going to go on the left wing to Gale. Working back around the horn to Alcorn. She looks inside at the free throw line to Rold. She's going to pull up a little too strong in the shot. Rebound, Lexi Morris. She's going to go off glass a little too high off the backboard. Doesn't find the rim at all. A foul on the floor. They're going to say it's a push against Rold of Clearwater. That's her first on the night. Second team foul for the Clearwater Tigers. We have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the boot.
At First Midwest Bank of the Ozarks, you'll find all the products and services available at larger banks, but with the benefit of local decisions that only an independent community bank can offer. First Midwest Bank of the Ozarks offers the best in loans, savings, and checking accounts, IRAs, night deposit, drive-up windows, and much more. With locations in Piedmont, Van Buren, Greenville, and Williamsville, First Midwest Bank of the Ozarks lobby is open 8:30 to 3 Monday through Thursday, Friday 8:30 to 6, and 8:30 to noon on Saturday. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here in Van Buren tonight. We were here Thursday night for the semifinals, and that sets up tonight the championships. Right now, Clearwater trails Bunker. Bunker has a 7-6 lead. Haley Alcorn, all 6 points for Clearwater, but Bunker able to mix it up. They go inside to Skaggs in a hurry. He's going to go up off glass. A fancy footwork showed off right there by Skaggs to get herself onto the board. And now she has 4 on the night. Alcorn going to bring it up for Clearwater. A wild pass from Alcorn. Allie Holmes down low had no idea it was headed towards her. It's going to be a turnover against Clearwater. Bunker's going to take the ball. Thank a few of our sponsors tonight: Ozark Regional Libraries, McCormick, Ellington Telecom, Orange Blossom Florist of Ellington, and Lesterville Schools for putting us here in one fantastic environment here tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors for doing that. Bunker now running the floor, and they're going to call a foul down low against Bunker on their own offensive possession. And that's going to head back the other way for Clearwater. Once again, it'll be Holmes and Alcorn in the backcourt for the Tigers. Going to be bringing it up the floor. Things back underway now with Alcorn bringing it up the floor. She's still in the backcourt. So far tonight, Bunker's been playing man-up defense. and they've had success so far. Rolled now, finding on a screen, dishing to Morris, who's going to try to go off glass. They're going to say she was fouled before she got the shot up. And that's going to give Clearwater the ball under their own basket. Didn't see who the foul was against. It was against number 34. Now they show it. And it's Samantha Anderson against Bunker. Darian Gale with a quick inbounds pass finds Alcorn. Alcorn tries to give it to Darian Gale, hit it off of her back, and that's another turnover by Alcorn. That's her third turnover in just a matter of moments. It's 9-6 right now. Bunker out front. 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bunker working around outside. Alcorn comes up with her second block of the night as the shot attempts to go up. It was Samantha Anderson trying to get the shot up and blocked by Alcorn. The ball then rolls onto the floor. Two players jump on it, one from either side. It was rolled. And then Samantha Anderson of Bunker jumping on top of that one. The possession arrow is now with Bunker, and they will keep the ball this time. A few substitutions as Sandy Rowley will leave the floor for Bunker. Also leaving will be Jessamy Slutka. Coming into the game, it's going to be Casey Mead and Mathis entering once again. Working around the perimeter is Bunker. They continue to work around the perimeter and try to find dribble drives, and it works as Alicia Bland gets herself onto the board. That's her second layup in the same fashion. She's just finding her way onto the right side, getting through the defense, and it's making a difference so far. Alcorn trying to pressure, trying to go through three defenders as she drives to the basket, and she was fouled on the way up. A good play by Alcorn driving to the rim. 11 seconds remain here in the first quarter. An 11-6 ball game. Bunker out front in this one. Alcorn at the line her second time tonight. Went 1 for 2 her first go-round. Once again, as Alcorn sets up for a shot, Mathis of Bunker heads down to the opposite end of the floor. First shot by Alcorn's up and no good. And it remains that way as Bunker keeps 4 players at the free throw line and 1 player on the opposite end of the court. Alcorn's second shot, again, no good. She's 1 for 4 on the night. Bunker running the floor, 10 seconds remaining and counting. They're going to run out of time. 3, 2, 1. Shot goes up. Shot is deflected. It hits off the glass, and it's knocked in. Unbelievable. Alicia Bland knocks down a triple. She has lit up the floor so far tonight. Unbelievable shot right at the end of the quarter. We'll bring in more action. We'll start the second quarter in 1 minute here on the Boot.
McCormick Networks and Ellington Telecom are proud to serve the businesses and organizations with the finest in business telephone and computer networking systems, sales, and service. McCormick is pleased to be a sponsor of J98's broadcast of this year's Black River League tournament and supports our area's talented athletes. Contact McCormick today. They can streamline your business communications. Good luck, Whippets, from your friends at McCormick, your network specialist.
Spring Storytime at Ozark Regional Library begins the week of February 24th. Your child's imagination will take flight with this season's art-based theme. Get creative. Weekly programs run about 45 minutes with games, activities, and more. All programs are free of charge. Parental or adult supervision required. That's Spring Storytime at Ozark Regional Library, held on Thursdays beginning February 24th, 10 a.m. at the St. Genevieve Public Library and 1 p.m. at the Fredericktown Public Library. Stop by your local library for details.
It's time for the second quarter of the Ladies Championship here at the Black River League with Bunker out front 14-6 over the Clearwater Tigers. Thank a few of our sponsors tonight, Black River Electric in Fredericktown, Sam Sism Ford in Farmington, and Potosi Livestock. I want to also mention tonight, if you're listening to us, why not watch us on MyMoInfo.com. Bunker quickly running the floor to open the second quarter. A shot goes up, no good, as once again Alicia Bland putting shots up, and she had a hot hand in the first. Why not continue? After a missed shot or two from Bunker, a rebound by Bunker. She, on the second attempt, fouled on the way up, and now headed to the line will be J.C. Skaggs. Her first trip to the line tonight. Her first shot's up and good. They called a foul against Alcorn of Clearwater. That's her first foul of the night. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece. Second shot by Skaggs. A little bit too strong. Rebound pulled down by Mackenzie Brinkley. She gives it to Alcorn and let her run the floor for Clearwater. Just crosses the timeline. A quick crossover at the top of the key to try to fool Mathis. Doesn't do it. Finds Holmes down on the near corner. Back across court to Brinkley. At the top of the key, Alcorn pulls up from 3. Brinkley in position for the rebound. Second chance up, second chance is in. A nice play by Brinkley to have position down low to get that rebound. Quickly bringing up the floor is Bunker. They've been running in a hurry, but moving around the perimeter most of the time tonight. Moving around is Alicia Bland. She's going to try to work inside to find Skaggs. She does find Skaggs. Darian Gale ties up, and they are going to call the jump. The ball will stay with the Bunker Eagles as they retain a possession arrow so far. Skaggs under the basket with the inbounds. She's going to kick it outside to Mathis. They're going to work around to Meade. Instantly back inside to Skaggs. Shot goes up off the glass. She knocks it down. That's another set of points for Skaggs. She's got 7 on the night. Alcorn bringing it up the floor now for Clearwater. It's a 17-8 ball game. Bunker out front. Alcorn working off to her right side, finds Holmes in the near corner. She's going to go down inside to Lexi Morris. Morris is going to go off glass, and you know she's going to knock it down. It's 17-10 as Lexi Morris puts Clearwater, or cuts the deficit to 7 for Clearwater. A little bit of chaos, I would say, at the least, for both two teams so far. They need to calm down and get things under control, as somebody needs to establish a consistent presence. Bunker so far in control if you had to pick. Running the floor and working the ball movement around the perimeter is giving them a 7-point lead. Alcorn now with Clearwater working around the floor. She's going to find Brinkley from 18 feet out on the low post. Shot no good. Alcorn with the rebound. She puts it back up. 2 more for Alcorn. She has 8 on the night. Meade will bring it up the floor for Bunker. She kicks it off to Casey Meade, who puts a shot up that barely finds the rim and rolls out of bounds. It found more net than it did find rim. It'll be Clearwater having the inbounds. Allie Holmes kicks it to Alcorn, and we'll get this thing underway. 6:06 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 17-12 game. Bunker Eagles out front of the Clearwater Tigers in the Black River League Championship. Lexi Morris quickly going to pull up from 3, and if you ever going to expect someone to get a baller's bounce, she just got it. It hit the rim, the glass, the rim, the glass, falls in for 3. Lexi Morris giving herself 5 points now. Bunker with Skaggs down low working the post. Kicks it outside to Mathis. They find Meade on the right wing. That's 2 air balls in a row by Bunker. Clearwater fighting their way back into it now. It's a 17-5 ball game. It's a 7-0 run for Clearwater to get back into it. We've got a timeout on the floor. We're back in 30 seconds on J98 The Boot.
Subway in Piedmont would like to take this opportunity to wish the best of luck to all the players this basketball season. Hard work and dedication. You must have both to be a winning team, and the Tigers have what it takes to succeed. Subway in Piedmont sends the best of luck to all Clearwater athletes this season. Play hard, do your best, and you will succeed. Go Piedmont Tigers!
Well, we have a tightly contested game so far. We started out with what looked like it was going to be the Bunker Eagles going on a run and creating an early deficit. Clearwater cuts into that here in the second quarter. It's a 2-point lead, 17-15. Bunker out front, 5:38 to go here in the second quarter. So far, well, when you think about Clearwater, you expect the high-scoring player for Clearwater Tigers to be Lexi Morris. She has 5 so far, but it's Haley Alcorn that has 7 on the game. Now Clearwater with the ball. They're going to bring it up the floor. Alcorn bringing it up once again for the Tigers. She's going to be tightly guarded by Mathis. They're going to find Lexi Morris at the top of the floor, beyond the arc. She's going to lose the dribble just a little bit, find Alcorn from 3. She thought about pulling up, thought better of it. She's going to lose the ball as Meade's going to fall on top of it for Bunker. Now they signal it's going to be a jump. Or they signal what would be a jump ball, but a possession arrow now with Clearwater as they'll have it out of bounds under their own basket. I want to thank a few of our sponsors: Midwest Sports Center of Farmington, Skaggs, Rock and Lima, Patterson, and Subway of Piedmont. Clearwater gets the shot up quickly after the inbounds, ties this game up at 17 all. Meade now running the floor for Bunker. A cross-court pass goes down low. Shot goes up, no good. Second chance for Bunker. The second shot goes up, it hits off the shot clock. And they're going to call that one out of bounds. Putting the shot up was Alicia Bland. Shot goes up off the shot clock, I should say. Alcorn running the floor now for Clearwater. She's got Allie Holmes running to her right. Holmes is going to find her way down to the right corner. Alcorn pulls up from 3. She knocks down another one. She may have had her foot on the line. We'll see if they put it up. They did put up a 3. That's going to put her at 10 points on the night. Bunker now running the floor in a hurry. Sandra Rowley with the ball on the left wing. A cross-court pass to Meade. Inside to Skaggs. That one's knocked away by Allie Holmes. The crowd wants a walk. I don't buy it. Mathis now with the ball moving around the perimeter. It's going to be Meade on the far side. They find Sandra Rowley at just across the free throw line. She pulls up, knocks that one down. It's 20-19 Clearwater out front now. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remain here in the first half. Another wild pass by Alcorn goes out of bounds. Clearwater down 1 with the possession. A few substitutions in a hurry for Bunker. Leaving the floor is Sandra Rowley. Coming onto the floor, Jessamy Slutka. Bringing it up the floor will be Alicia Bland for the Bunker Eagles. She's going to be guarded by Darian Gale. A quick screen from Skaggs gives room on the outside for the 3. It's no good. Bland misses that one. Ball falls to the floor. Tie up that time. It will stay with Bunker. Taking the inbounds pass is going to be Jessamy Slutka. She's looking. She's got a lot of coverage. Works the pass inside. Goes down low to Casey Meade. Shot goes up, no good. Second chance, possession, knocked down by Skaggs. That gives them a 1-point lead, 21-20, Bunker out front. Alcorn now bringing it up. She's going to be guarded again by Mathis. A quick, beautiful steal. Unbelievable play by Alicia Bland, and she's rejected. Oh, man, she hit the floor hard. Lexi Morris put a big hit on her. She got a little bit of the ball, but I haven't seen a call just yet. They are going to call the foul on her. They are going to call the foul on Lexi Morris. That's her first foul of the night. 4 fouls against Clearwater, 3 fouls against Bunker, and she is still down on the floor. While they sort this out, we'll be back in 30 seconds on the boot. We have a break in the action right now in the first game, the ladies' championship. It's Clearwater and Bunker. We have a Bunker player that's been injured. She's been down on the floor for some time now. That player is Alicia Bland. They do have emergency personnel on the floor, and they do have her strapped into the backboard now, and they're getting ready to move her to the stretcher. The incident occurred as she went up for a right-handed layup on a fast break. She was tailed by 2 Clearwater Tigers. They both went up for the swat. All 3 players hit the floor in a crashing thud. And since that has taken place, Alicia Bland has been on the floor. And as they get everything sorted out and we find more, we'll definitely let everyone know. Until then, we'll be back in just a few minutes on the boot. All right, we are back here on J98 in the Black River League tournament. In fact, it was Alicia Bland that was the injured player for Bunker. She has been taken off the floor. Emergency personnel came. She's been put on a stretcher, and they just took her off the floor. We'll keep you updated what we find out. They were awarded 2 free throws for the foul. Those were both knocked down. It's a 23-20 game for Bunker. And Skaggs pulls up in a hurry from outside the arc. Shot no good. Rebound, Lexi Morris. Haley Alcorn now bringing up the floor for the Clearwater Tigers. She's working the left-hand dribble, guarded by Mathis. Finds Darian Gale on the left wing. Allie Holmes comes around to the top of the key. She's going to take over. She's now working to her right. Finds Alcorn wide open on the near corner, and Alcorn knocks it down. She's lighting up the floor tonight. She now has 13 tonight. Alcorn showing she's not the only one of the Clearwater Tigers that can shoot the ball. Now Bunker rolling around the floor. Now at the top of the key, it's going to be 23, Jessamy Slutka. She's going to work off to the right to Mathis. She's now at the top of the key. She works to her left, back to Slutka. She's looking down inside, thought about the inside pass. Goes back outside to Rowley. Across the floor, they find Skaggs down low. She has 4 Clearwater Tigers on her. She's got to kick it out. Mathis pulls up from 3. Mathis, the shot looked like it was going to fall. It falls out after it hits every part of the rim. Rebounded by Lexi Morris. It's 22-23. The Bunker Eagles out front by 1 point. 2:20 to go here in the second quarter. Down low to Lexi Morris. She puts a shot up, rolls off the back of the iron. No good. They're going to call an over-the-back foul against Clearwater. That's going to be their 4th of the night. Ball's going to go the other way, and that's going to be the first foul against Mackenzie Brinkley of Clearwater. Now bringing it up the floor for the Bunker Eagles will be number 40, Brittany Mathis. She works up the right-handed dribble. She'll be guarded by Alcorn. She's going to kick off to her right to Slutka. Slutka's going to come back outside. She's going to find Meade. Meade's going to look like she wants to go down low, but she walks with it trying to find Skaggs inside. It's going to be a turnover. 2 minutes exactly remaining here in the second quarter. It's a 23-22 game. Bunker out front of Clearwater as Alcorn, the hot hand tonight for Clearwater, brings it up the floor. Switches from left hand to right hand, works to her right, finds Darian Gale on the right baseline. It comes back outside of the right wing to Alcorn. She's going to spin down low. She's going to put a shot up off the glass. What a move. What a shot. Alcorn lighting up the floor tonight, now has 15. It'll be Mathis bringing it up for the Bunker Eagles. Crosses the timeline at the top of the key. Pass nearly stolen by Holmes. It's tipped as Holmes reaches inside. Sandy Raleigh can't hold it on the left wing, and she's going to lose it out of bounds. Clearwater with a 1-point advantage now has the ball. It'll be Allie Holmes with the inbounds. She'll be working with Alcorn out of the backcourt. Alcorn's going to be guarded on the other end by Mathis. Mathis been playing tight defense on Alcorn so far, but her low post moves and a few screens on the outside allowing her to get open. As Lexi Morris down low on the right wing tries to get room, she's got a hand put in her back. And they're going to say that she was fouled trying to drive inside. That's the 4th team foul on the Bunker Eagles. Clearwater will have the ball out of bounds. They called that foul on Slutka. That's her first of the night. Allie Holmes wide open on the inbounds pass. Oh, so many of these shots from both teams beyond the arc tonight look like they're going to fall, and they just do not. Lexi Morris pulls up from 3. She knocks hers down. You better believe it. It's 27-23. Clearwater out front. Mathis runs the floor now for Bunker. She finds Raleigh at the top of the key. Down to the left wing. Oh, a shot goes up. It was Samantha Anderson putting up her first shot of the night. Her second shot of the night, I apologize. Bringing up the floor, Alcorn for Clearwater after the shot is missed. We're under a minute to play here in the first half. Working off to her left is Alcorn, trying to find some dribble moves. Finds Darian Gale on the left wing. Goes across court to the right wing to Allie Holmes. Down inside to Alcorn. She loses the dribble. Nice save by Darian Gale. Kicks it inside to Rold. She's going to find Allie Holmes outside on the right wing. Down into the right corner is going to be Alcorn. Back outside of the top of the key to Holmes. She's going to find Darian Gale on the left wing. Gale's going to back out and reset the offense. She's going to back all the way out to the tail of the Bulldog if you're watching on MyMoInfo.com. J98 Web TV tonight. Back across the court, Alcorn dishes it to Allie Holmes. Allie Holmes working off to the right. She's going to go into the post to Lexi Morris, who finds Darian Gale wide open. They kick it back outside. Gale passes up on the shot, finds herself open in the right baseline, puts up that shot, no good. It's rebounded by Bunker, knocked away by Clearwater, and it will stay with Bunker. We have 3.4 to go. It's 27-23. Clearwater out front in this one. So far, the high scorer in this game is Haley Alcorn with 15 on the night. On the Bunker side of things, it's J.C. Skaggs with 7. Time runs out here in the first half. It's 27-23. Clearwater leads this contest over the Bunker Eagles. It's halftime. Kicking country, J98 to boot, and the Black River League Tournament Championships. It's Clearwater out front at the break, 27-23 over the Bunker Eagles. Well, they did have about 47 seconds to go until halftime. They're not messing around tonight. They said, forget about that 47 seconds. Let's get things back underway. Both teams back out onto the floor. On the floor right now, both teams for Clearwater, it'll be Mackenzie Brinkley, Haley Alcorn, Darian Gale, Allie Holmes, and Lexi Morris. On the other side of things, they're going to have Slutka, Meade, Mathis. They're also going to have Rowley and Skaggs on the floor for Bunker. Darian Gale now with the ball as things are back underway. We are just starting the third quarter. Haley Alcorn moving around the floor. Finds Allie Holmes on the right wing. Back to the top of the key to Alcorn. Has yet to put down for the dribble. She does now. Finds Darian Gale on the left wing. They have Brinkley down low in the post. They're going to switch her out with Lexi Morris. I'm surprised it didn't go down low. Comes back outside to Allie Holmes. Now it's Alcorn running dribble drive. She gets her shot up. A little bit too strong. The shot bounces off the back of the iron. It's going to be pulled down by Casey Meade of Bunker. Mathis bringing it up the floor now. She's going to go back across the floor. She's going to give it to Casey Meade. The shot goes up. It looks like she's fouled on the way up. And she's going to be headed to the line. She's going to get to shoot a pair, and the foul is going to be on Mackenzie Brinkley. That's her second of the night. First team foul here in the second half against Clearwater. Rowley with the inbounds for Bunker, and it's immediately taken away by Lexi Morris. It almost seemed like she intended to pass it to her. Morris gives it to Alcorn. Alcorn's going to bring it up with a left-hand dribble. She's going to kick it off the left wing to Darian Gale, who was wide open. I don't think she likes to shoot that three, but she's going to find Lexi Morris at the top of the key, and she knocks down that triple. That's three more for Lexi Morris. It's 30-23 as Bunker runs the floor in a hurry. That's now 8 points for Lexi Morris on the night. After a little bit of a mix-up on the floor, ball knocked away. It's going to stay with Bunker. The crowd chants, "You can't do that." Interesting. A good crowd here tonight in the Black River League. A cross-court pass off the inbounds for Bunker. They're going to whistle a tie-up very quickly. The ball will stay with Bunker. It was Brinkley along with Casey Mead down low. A pass intended for Mead. Brinkley with the tie-up. Ball stays with Bunker. Skaggs with the inbounds. Finds Slutka on the outside wide open. Mathis on the left wing open. She's going to dribble drive with the left hand. She comes back outside. Pass knocked away by Allie Holmes. Falls right into the lap of Skaggs, who puts the shot up. That's another set of points for Skaggs. She now has 9 on the night. Alcorn going to bring it up for the Clearwater Tigers. If you're watching on MIMO Info Web TV on J98 Web TV tonight, you just saw Alcorn bring it across a ginormous Bulldog on the floor. She finds Lexi Morris on the left wing. Morris is going to give it off to the left elbow to Brinkley. Brinkley's going to find Alcorn, who has a nice pass, finds Brinkley open on the low block on the left side. She's going to put a shot up, and it knocks down. That's 4 for Brinkley. Bunker has yet to cross the timeline after that bucket. They barely get it across. Find Skaggs down low. Skaggs goes off glass. A little bit too far to the left on the box. Shot goes off the glass, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Alcorn. Alcorn runs the floor. It looked like the pass was intended behind her to Brinkley. For Morris, Brinkley intercepted it. Finds Alcorn on the left wing. She puts a shot up, no good. Skaggs on the rebound. She's going to bring it up the right side of the floor for Bunker. Finds Mathis down in the near corner. Mathis pulls up her dribble, tries to go down into the post to Skaggs. She's double covered by both Holmes and Brinkley. Holmes knocks the ball out of bounds. It stays with Bunker. Looks like both teams have kind of found their grooves so far, and they know what each other want to do. That early injury that was to the point guard for Bunker has definitely switched up their game plan so far, but it doesn't look like they have really changed what they want to do. As Skaggs comes up with a big rebound and another Bunker player down. I heard her head hit off the floor from up here, and she is still down. It was Sandy Rowley. She went up for the rebound, and her head just smacked off of the floor. She's going to head off the floor now. Coming in to take her spot is going to be number 34, Samantha Anderson, as she heads to the bench. Her head went down and off of the floor with a thud. Things back underway now with Alcorn bringing up the floor. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's a 32-27 ball game. Clearwater out front. Holmes now with the ball on the right wing. Finds Darian Gale on the far corner. She's going to bring it out to the wing, go back to Holmes, around the horn to Holmes to Alcorn. Alcorn backs out to midcourt. Coach Garrison setting the offense up. Allie Holmes on the right wing. Lexi Morris coming out to the top of the key. I thought she was going to pull up. Works to her left to find Brinkley on the left wing. She's now accompanied with Morris trying to develop some sort of a screen to give her some room. They find Brinkley again open on the left block, and she knocks it down. That's the third time in a row that they found that exact same play, and Brinkley finds herself open 3 times, knocks down 3 shots. Now Mathis runs the floor for the Bunker Eagles. She kicks it off into the right wing. She's going to find Slutka. Slutka goes inside to Skaggs. Skaggs puts her shot up. A little bit too strong on the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with Bunker as Lexi Morris dives on the floor to try to make the save. A little update on the fouls so far here in this second half. 3 fouls. It's 3 fouls for Clearwater, no fouls for Bunker so far. Bunker now with the inbounds under their own basket. The inbounds comes into number 23, Jessamy Slutka. Slutka is going to find Mathis on the left wing about 10 feet behind the arc. Mathis is going to back down Darian Gale at the three-point line. Stolen by Alcorn. Alcorn falls down, loses her dribble. And they're going to say she was pushed, and that's why she lost the dribble. They're going to call that foul. It's going to be the 3rd foul on Samantha Anderson of the Bunker Eagles tonight. We have 4 minutes, 24 seconds. It's a 34-27 ball game. Clearwater out front. with the ball. Alcorn bringing it up to the top of the key. She finds Allie Holmes on the right wing. The pass goes inside to Lexi Morris, who loses her dribble. Picked up by Darian Gale of Clearwater. She's going to go back out to the far right wing to Allie Holmes, who comes back to the top of the center circle. And now it's Haley Alcorn holding the ball as Coach Garrison sets up the possession. Not a single player moving on the floor. Alcorn now puts down her dribble. She's going to go into the right wing to Holmes. Cutting across is Lexi Morris. The inside pass gets to Morris. She tries to get a shot up. It looked like she was fouled. No whistle. The ball trickles back out to Haley Alcorn, who drives. She's going to be fouled on the way up. She's going to be headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's going to be her third trip to the line so far tonight. She hasn't shot well from the line. She's 1 for 4 so far. We'll see if she can improve on that. We're at the 3:39 mark here in the third quarter. A 7-point lead for the Clearwater Tigers, 34-27. They called that foul on number 32, Casey Mead of Bunker, her first foul of the night. First shot up, first shot good by Haley Alcorn. She's up to 16 points on the night, her first points here in the second half. So far, she's hit 2 free throws tonight out of 5. See if she can improve to 50% here. She does not after she hits front rim. Lexi Morris pulls down the rebound. A big rebound that time by Clearwater. She's going to pull up from the right wing. And yes, she knocks it down from 3. Another triple by Lexi Morris gives her 11 on the night. A timeout on the floor. It's a 30. We'll take a 30 ourselves. We'll be back in half a minute on the boot.
Spring story time at Ozark Regional Library begins the week of February 24th. Your child's imagination will take flight with this season's art-based theme. Get creative. Weekly programs run about 45 minutes with games, activities, and more. All programs are free of charge. Parental or adult supervision required. That's spring story time at Ozark Regional Library, held on Thursdays, beginning February 24th, 10 a.m. at the St. Genevieve Public Library and 1 p.m. at the Fredericktown Public Library. Stop by your local library for details.
Kicking Country, J98 The Boot. It's the Black River League Championships tonight on J98 The Boot. It's Clearwater 38, Bunker 27, 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be Bunker with the inbounds under the Clearwater basket. Mathis with the ball. She's going to look back to her left. Only a few feet into the backcourt. They still need to get across. Mathis works to her left. She's going to be double guarded. Stolen by Alcorn. The outlet pass goes over Holmes' head. Inside, open look for Lexi Morris. She knocks it down. That's 2 more for Morris. It's now 40-27 as Morris has absolutely gone off here in the second half compared to what she did. Another pass taken away. That time, Allie Holmes with the steal. Lexi Morris gets another shot. She's going to be fouled on her way up. That foul is going to be on Samantha Anderson. That's going to be her 4th foul of the night, with Lexi Morris headed to the free throw line. That's the 3rd team foul on the Bunker Eagles. They've had 3 fouls in the last minute and a half. Morris's first shot, knocks it down, tickles the twine. It's 41-27. We're just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lexi Morris for her second shot. She gets them both. She's got such touch on her shot that it'll just stall out on the rim and fall in. Oh, crazy pass down the floor by Bunker, and they get it. They've been working on getting a full court pass all game, and there it comes through. They find Mead down low on the run, and she's going to get an easy basket. 29-42. Clearwater out front. Allie Holmes now with the ball on the right wing. She's going to find Alcorn at the top of the key. Works it back to the left wing to Brinkley. Brinkley's looking inside, waiting for Morris to come across the floor. Morris is tightly guarded now by Slutka. A pass goes outside in the far corner to Darian Gale. Back around to the right wing, it's Haley Alcorn. She backs down. She's got Darian Gale with space to shoot. Gale backs out to midcourt. They're going to reset. The offense readjusting as Alcorn moves back out to the center circle. She moves it into Darian Gale on the right wing. Back to the top of the key to Holmes. They give it to Alcorn. She finds Lexi Morris in a hurry. She pulls up from 18 feet out on the left elbow. She knocks it down. 2 more for Lexi Morris, 17 on the night after only having 5 in the first half. Bunker running the floor now. They're running the floor effectively here in the last portions of this third quarter. And there's another easy bucket. That time Skaggs with 2 more. She now has 11. It's 31-44, Clearwater out front. This game opened 17-8 with Bunker out front. Since then, it's been all Clearwater. Holmes now at the free throw line. Finds Lexi Morris on the left wing wide open. And yep, she did it again. Lexi Morris from 3. That's 20 points on the night for Lexi Morris. A minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. It's 47-31. Clearwater out front as Bunker runs the floor in a hurry. A quick shot put up by Meade. Shot no good. It rolled around the rim and fell out. A whistle down on the floor, and the foul's going to go against Bunker, and they're going to send the ball the other way with Clearwater. Having the inbounds will be Holmes, accompanied with Alcorn in the backcourt. We have just over a minute to go here in the third. Alcorn slow to bring it up. She just now crosses the free throw line on the far end of the court, just across midcourt. Now she finds Rold on the right wing. Rold sets up a screen, waiting for Morris to come across. Morris puts up a forced shot through 2 defenders, and you know she's fouled on the way up. She's going to be headed back to the line. Officials get together. They say foul on the floor. They're going to give the inbounds right by the scorer's table on the far side of the floor. Holmes kicks it to Darian Gale at midcourt. She finds Alcorn just to her right. Alcorn just across midcourt, has yet to put down the dribble. Now she does. She's tightly guarded by, it looks like Slutka. She tries to dribble drive. They're going to say she was bumped on the way in. The foul will be against Casey Meade. That's going to be her second foul. They call the foul on the floor. Alcorn will have the inbounds under her own basket, the Clearwater basket. Official taking his time at the scorer's table. Make sure they've got everything right. And they do readjust that foul. They now put that foul on Samantha Anderson, who now has fouled out of the game, her 5th foul. She'll be taking a seat. Bunker has 5 team fouls. Clearwater just 3. Coming in for Samantha Anderson, who has now fouled out of the game, will be Sandy Rowley. She was the Bunker Eagle who a few minutes ago hit her head off of the floor. Looks like she's good enough to come back into this one. Haley Alcorn now with the inbounds under her own basket. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. The inbounds comes to Lexi Morris, who falls down, somehow keeps her dribble alive, laying down on her stomach, and finds Darian Gale. Darian Gale backs out to midcourt, waits for Alcorn to come take over the point. They give it to Lexi Morris on the right wing. Morris pulls up after giving herself just a little bit of room. Rebound by Mathis of Bunker. She's going to bring it up the floor. Bunker really running the floor in a hurry now. Working off to her right is Mathis. She picks up her dribble, finds Skaggs down at the free throw line. Skaggs backs down, Allie Holmes, spins, turns, pulls up the shot. Rebound by Lexi Morris. Morris is now bringing it up the floor with Alcorn off to her left. Morris is not going to give it to Alcorn. She's going to bring it up on her own and find Holmes wide open in the far corner. Holmes puts up the shot, thought about it too long, too strong on the shot, no good. Rebound by Meade. Meade's going to give it to Mathis. Mathis going to run the floor. A whistle prior to the shot as Mathis pulls up from 3. And I thought she walked with it. They are going to say that she walked with it, and it's going to be a turnover. Clearwater now has the ball with Alcorn, bringing it up. Time runs out in the third quarter. It's 47-31. Clearwater out front in the Black River League Championship. It's on J98 The Boot. We're back in 2 minutes.
It's clearance time at Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, and this you don't want to miss. Save on 2013 Polaris Sportsman 500 starting at $55.50. 2013 Suzuki King Quads just $53.99, or get rebates up to $2,500 on Can-Am Spiders. And for the month of January, all public service personnel save 15% on all in-stock parts and accessories. It's clearance time at Midwest Sports Center, Highway 67, Farmington. On the road, off the road, or on the water, the ultimate outdoor toy store has it. No bull, just great savings.
At First Midwest Bank of the Ozarks, you'll find all the products and services available at larger banks, but with the benefit of local decisions that only an independent community bank can offer. First Midwest Bank of the Ozarks offers the best in loans, savings, and checking accounts, IRAs, night deposit, drive-up windows, and much more. With locations in Piedmont, Van Buren, Greenville, and Williamsville, First Midwest Bank of the Ozarks lobby is open 8:30 to 3 Monday through Thursday, Friday 8:30 to 6, and 8:30 to noon on Saturday. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
You are listening to the Black River League Championships tonight on J98 The Boot. It's the ladies' championship right now. Clearwater out front 47-31 over Bunker. Bunker now with the ball as Mathis brings it up the floor. She's tightly guarded by Darian Gale. Darian Gale, one of the better defenders on this Clearwater team. She applies a lot of pressure and forces bad passes, but that time she's not able to do it as the pass goes inside to Casey Mead, who goes left hand off the glass up and in. Allie Holmes with the inbounds for Clearwater. Once again, Morris falls down as she's double covered, slow to get up. She's limping down the floor. Severely limping is Lexi Morris. Alcor now with the dribble, and it looks like there's a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a 30-second timeout ourselves. We're back in half a minute on the boot.
Subway and Piedmont would like to take this opportunity to wish the best of luck to all the players this basketball season. Hard work and dedication. You must have both to be a winning team, and the Tigers have what it takes to succeed. Subway and Piedmont sends the best of luck to all Clearwater athletes this season. Play hard, do your best, and you will succeed. Go Piedmont Tigers!
Schultz New Beginnings in Bunker is proud to be a part of the Reynolds County community. They provide the very best in-home direct care service. Schultz New Beginnings is in association with the Department of Mental Health Developmental Disabilities in-home services, the Veterans Administration, and they also provide services for the Bureau of Special Health Care Needs for Children. Open Monday through Thursday from 8 until 4 or by appointment. Schultz New Beginnings in Bunker. Call 573-689-2799.
Kicking Country, J98 the boot. We're here in Van Buren tonight with the Black River League Championships. Right now, Clearwater out front in the fourth quarter. We're about 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Clearwater leads 47-33. A quick shot by Lexi Morris off the inbound from top of the key out beyond the arc. No good. Rebound by Rowley of Bunker. She gives it to Mathis, and Mathis will bring it up the floor. She'll be guarded by Darian Gale. She looks off to her left to Mead, who shoots just about 10 feet out off the glass. Banks open for her tonight. She likes to use that glass, and she does it to effectiveness. Now bring it up the floor for Clearwater. Yes, it is Alcorn. She kicks off to her right to Lexi Morris. Morris does not look like she was injured before that break as she gets another shot up, but she is slow to get back up the floor. That's 2 more points for Lexi Morris, 22 on the night. Bunker now bringing up the floor on the left side of the floor. First time is Leland Turner in the game. Now Rowley on the left wing. She's going to kick it to Mead as she comes across the floor. She's going to shoot from the right elbow. Looks like she was fouled, and they're going to call the foul on the floor. It will be Sandy Rowley with the inbound for Bunker. Maybe not. Yes, they're going to leave her in. It looked like she was going to come out. They're going to pull out Turner, and they're going to bring in Slutka. The inbounds goes to Mead, and they're going to say she was fouled on the inbounds pass. It's 5 fouls against Bunker, 4 fouls against Clearwater, a 14-point lead for the Tigers. 6:39 to go here in the fourth. Rowley kicks it inside to Mead, and they call another quick foul. This time, they're going to call that foul on Brinkley. No, they're going to call that foul against Bunker. Unbelievable. Clearwater now with a possession as they bring it up the floor. A nice play set up, a charge taken by Bunker. She was set up for days, and Halcorn just ran into her like a ton of bricks. It was Mathis setting up that charge right across midcourt. A nice play by Mathis. She's going to bring it up the floor now, guarded tightly by Darian Gale. Darian Gale just sticks to her like glue. Darian Gale with the block, the rebound. Nice play by Gale. She's going to give it to Alcorn, let her bring it up the floor. She kicks it to Roll just across the midcourt. Across the floor to Allie Holmes. They're still just a few feet across midcourt. Holmes now puts down her dribble. Finds on the left wing Darian Gale, who goes inside to Roll. Shot is blocked by Skaggs. It looks like Mead fell on top of it on the floor. Possession arrow with Bunker. They're going to head back the other way. Lexi Morris not happy with her team after that possession, absolutely barking at her teammates to get back on defense and start playing hard, and they sure do. Darian Gale comes out with a tip. It rolls to Mathis. She's going to have a clear path to the basket. Right-handed off the glass. Mathis gets her shot to go down. It's 49-37. Bunker trying to fight their way back into it. As Rowley tries to bring it up the floor for Bunker. She's going to be fouled before even crossing. No, they called the foul on Rowley. I guess that's tit for tat. If you're going to call an offensive foul, you better call one or the other way. The crowd didn't like the first one. They sure didn't like the second one. Alcorn now bringing up the floor for Clearwater. Holmes on the right wing. Back to Alcorn. I guess that's what you call a makeup call. You made one team unhappy, now you make the other team unhappy. I guess you're somewhere in the middle, and that's where they're at right now. Is Alcorn's now going to be headed to the line after she's fouled 7 fouls now against Bunker. They call that foul against Brittany Mathis, her second foul of the night. Alcorn's 4th trip to the line tonight. She's only 2 of 6 so far. She misses the front end of the 1-and-1. She's now 2 of 7. Skaggs with the rebound for Bunker. She's running the floor. She loses the ball out for her left hand. It's going to be picked up by Rowley, who I'm surprised they didn't call the tie-up. They were down there forever, who then again finds Skaggs down at the low post. Skaggs' shot goes up and in. It's a 10-point lead for Clearwater. 5:17 to go here in the 4th quarter. Roll bring it up the floor. She's got 2 defenders on her. Darian Gale now with the ball. She's backing down out towards the center circle, gives it to Holmes. Holmes now going to dish it off to Lexi Morris. Morris driving to the basket. She pulls up at the free throw line, fouled on the way up. She's going to shoot a pair. Crowd is, I'm sure you can hear it tonight. The crowd is absolutely awesome. What an environment here at Van Buren tonight. A great school to host this Black River League Championship game. They've hosted this whole tournament. It's a nice venue. If you're watching on Web TV, on J98 Web TV, on MyMoInfo.com, you see it all. And you just saw Lexi Morris knock down another free throw to give Clearwater 50 points on the night. It's an 11-point lead. Clearwater out front, 50-39, 5:01 to go. Her second shot up, second shot good. That's 2 more for Lexi Morris, who has 24 on the game. Mathis now running the floor for the Bunker Eagles. She's going to be guarded by Darian Gale, who looks off to her left to Meade. Meade going to dribble drive. She's going to be fouled. Looks like they call the foul on the floor. The foul will be against Holmes. That's going to be 7 fouls against Clearwater. That's going to set up a 1-and-1. Headed to the line for Bunker, Casey Meade. Opportunity to knock down the front end. They trail Clearwater 39-51. First shot is good. She'll get a chance to shoot another one. They called that foul against Allie Holmes, number 30. That's her 3rd of the night. 8 fouls against Bunker, 7 against Clearwater. Second shot is up, second shot is good. A pair of shots from the line for Casey Meade, knocked them both down. It remains a 10-point lead. Clearwater out front over Bunker. Just under 5 minutes to go. Rolled takes the inbounds pass. Nearly throws it away as Darian Gale has to lunge behind her to recover that one. Lexi Morris with the ball just across midcourt. She's going to pull up from the left wing. She's fouled on the shot from behind the arc. That foul's going to go against Jessamy Slutka. And that's going to give Morris 3 chances from the free throw line. That's now 9 fouls against the Bunker Eagles. Still a lot of time left. That's not what you want to do to allow Clearwater to get to the free throw line with such ease. She misses the first. It stays a 10-point ball game as Lexi Morris hits the front and back of the rim on the first attempt, and it rolls out. Second shot up, second shot. That one falls through. She's going to have one more. She was fouled from beyond the arc. She now has 25 points in this game. Here's her third shot, I should say. She knocks that one down. 26 points on the night. Bunker running the floor in a hurry with Mathis. It goes down to Slutka, who pulls up from 15 feet out on the right wing. No good on that shot. Morris with the rebound. She's going to bring it up the floor as the rest of the team gets down across midcourt. She's going to be guarded by Slutka. A wild pass down low. Allie Holmes intended for. She doesn't see it coming. It rolls out of bounds. 4.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Bunker going to now bring it up the floor with Mathis. She's going to have Meade in the backcourt with her. Mathis now guarded by Darian Gale. Gale's played nice defense against Mathis all night, but she finds Slutka down on the right block, and Slutka, no defense on her at all, goes off the glass and knocks that one in, cuts the lead back to 10. Lexi Morris now running around the floor for Clearwater. She has to pick up her dribble. Allie Holmes comes and bails her out and gives it right back. Morris, I should say, gives it to Alcorn, who then finds Darian Gale down on towards the right block. She puts a shot up, a little bit too strong on it, rebounded by number 15, Lacey Bowen of Bunker. Bowen's going to give it to Mathis, who's going to give it to Slutka on the far corner. He's going to come back around to the top of the key to Skaggs, who's going to pull up from 3, no good. Lexi Morris with yet another rebound. She will bring it up the floor again. The few times I've seen Clearwater this year, towards the late portions of the game, Lexi Morris takes over the point, and she's doing just that tonight. She finds Alcorn, who Alcorn, after a screen by Morris, tries to go to the basket. Defense comes, help defense from Bunker, forces a pass outside to Allie Holmes. They're working it back around the perimeter now. Alcorn back with it. They're going to call a foul as Alcorn tries to drive to the basket. This foul is going to be against Brittany Mathis. Mathis's third foul of the night, and that's 10 fouls now against the Bunker Eagles. That's going to send Clearwater to the line to shoot a pair. Shooting will be Alcorn, her 5th trip to the line tonight. Hasn't fared well from the line tonight, but her 5th trip nonetheless. This shot hits off the front of the rim, bounces, falls in. She's got 17. So far in this game for Clearwater, Morris with 26, Alcorn with 17. Both of those two really leading the scoring efforts for the Clearwater Tigers. Second shot goes up. Second shot is good for Alcorn, giving her 18 on the night. Clearwater is starting to send 2 defenders back on free throws as Bunker sends somebody down trying to get the fast break. Skaggs now with the ball for Bunker. She's going to kick it off to Rowley in the left wing. She's going to come back to the top of the key to Slutka. Slutka's going to go to the right wing to Mathis. Mathis looking for the inside pass. It's taken away by Lexi Morris. Morris now bringing it up the other way for Clearwater. She's going to run the floor. Coach Garrison sets up the offense for the Tigers. Coach Harlow barking out orders, getting his defense set up for Bunker. Allie Holmes now on the far corner with the ball. She's going to be guarded by Rowley. She's going to try and pass it across the floor to Brinkley. Brinkley loses it, but Darian Gill there to save it. Allie Holmes again on the right wing, guarded tightly by Rowley. Holmes working off to her left, kicks it to Alcorn. Alcorn brings it back out to the center circle. She's going to turn around and drives. Finds Darian Gale on the left wing. Gale not a three-point shooter. Gives it back to Lexi Morris, who's going to work back towards the top of the key. She's going to give it to Allie Holmes on the right side, who's going to be fouled by Rowley. That's another foul against Bunker. That's going to send Clearwater to the line. Shooting this time will be Allie Holmes. It'll be for her first trip up to the line tonight. Clearwater out in front in this one, 55-43, 2:20 to go. First shot up for Holmes, first shot good. Allie Holmes getting on the board. Her first free throw of the night. Second free throw of the night for her is good. Gets a chance to shoot 2, knocks them both down. Bunker now going to bring it up the floor. Skaggs going to bring it up. Both teams' high scorers bringing it up the floor for one another. Now with Mathis at the top of the key. She tries to drive inside, met by Morris and Gale. Has to kick it back outside to Raleigh. Goes back to Mathis on the left wing, pulls up from 3. Another shot for her, rolls around the basket, cannot fall. She's got the shot on target, just doesn't have the touch tonight. Morris adjusts her headband as she brings it up, splits 2 defenders, slips down and falls again. The pass goes rolling out to Darren Garrison, and he tries to give an inbounds pass. Official not having that one. Bunker now with the ball, bringing it up the floor. Mathis running the point all night for Bunker. She's going to try and dribble drive to the basket, gets through the defense, goes off glass, no good. Rebound Skaggs. Skaggs goes up, hits it off the bottom of the basket. See if they call a foul leading up to that. It looks like they did. She's going to be awarded an opportunity at the line. It's 57-43. Clearwater out front. 1:41 to go here in the fourth quarter in the Black River League Championships tonight on J98 The Boot. Skaggs with her free throw up, and she knocks that one down. She's up to 12 on the night. Skaggs has been defended quite well by Clearwater tonight, but other players from Bunker have contributed. As Skaggs' second shot goes up, she got a lucky bounce on that one. It bounced off the back of the rim, front of the rim, shot about 4 or 5 feet in the air and fell straight on through. Well, we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds on J98 The Boot.
The Clearwater School District in Piedmont would like to take this opportunity to wish the best of luck to all the players in the Black River League tournament. The Clearwater School District knows that it takes a lot of time, dedication, and hard work to be a winning team. The Tigers have shown that they have what it takes to succeed, and the Clearwater School District sends the best of luck to all the players in the Black River League tournament.
Kicking Country, J98 The Boot. We're here in Van Buren tonight for the Black River League Championships. We have 1:41 to go here in the ladies' side of the bracket, and it's 57 Clearwater, 45 Bunker. I'd like to also mention, what if I told you could watch this game without commercials? That's actually a fact. Head to J98 Web TV on MyMoInfo.com. You can watch the game and hear the play-by-play all at the same time. Doesn't get much better than that. That's on J98 Web TV on MyMoInfo.com. Lexi Morris with the inbounds now for Clearwater. Alcorn trying to give her some help. She gets over there in time. Pass gets knocked away. They're going to call a tie-up on the floor. It's going to stay with Clearwater as the possession arrow is in their favor. It's 57-45, 1:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. Clearwater out front. Allie Holmes with the inbounds. Lexi Morris comes to take it from her. She's going to bring it up the floor once again. She brings it up the floor pretty quickly. Two defenders coming. Work the double team on Lexi Morris. They kick it back outside to Alcorn, who finds Allie Holmes on the left wing wide open. Did not take the shot. Back across court to the right wing to Darian Gale, who gets pushed down. She was just knocked over by Skaggs. That's going to send Clearwater to the line. Clearwater headed back to the other end of the floor. They're going to get a chance to shoot. Darian Gale now with a chance to shoot a pair. They're going to call a tech on that one. She's going to have a chance to shoot with nobody around. Darian Gale gets to shoot from the line. Her first shot, no good. She get one more opportunity after being bumped by Skaggs. She is teed up on that one. Second shot by Gale, no good. Nothing to it for Gale at the free throw line tonight. The ball after that will stay with Clearwater after the technical. You get two shots and the ball back. Alcorn with the inbounds, kicks it outside to Holmes. Holmes wide open out on the outside, doesn't shoot. Gives it back to Alcorn on the far corner. She's going to back down, finds Brinkley wide open, and she's going to be fouled. She's going to be headed to the line. Rowley on the foul. That's going to send Brinkley to the line. A lot of fouls so far here in this fourth quarter against Bunker. So much so they have just stopped adding them on the scoreboard. By my count, that's 13. Scoreboard still shows 10, but it gets the point across. Double bonus for Clearwater. Brinkley misses a pair. Lexi Morris gets the rebound off the second miss. Finds Darian Gale on the right wing. Another foul against Darian Gale. Or Darian Gale was fouled, I should say, by Rowley once again. She's going to be headed back to the line. Darian Gale with the chance to shoot two more. We have just over a minute to go here in this first game tonight. Clearwater with a 12-point lead, trying to extend that right now. Darian Gale much better on this free throw shot. She knocks that one down. It's 58-45. Clearwater now out front by 13. 1:07 left here in the fourth as Gale gets set to shoot her second. Second shot, no good. Hits off the left side of the iron. They're going to say a foul. No, they're not going to call a foul on the floor. We're going to call a tie-up. Possession arrow stays with Bunker. As soon as the inbounds happens, Mathis walks with it, Clearwater's ball. She thought about passing it and almost did a hop and a skip, and the official wasn't going to have that. Clearwater's ball, 1:05 left. Alcorn now with the inbounds. A strange inbound pass. Looked like it slipped out of her hand by Alcorn. Tries to get back across court. Swatted away by Rowley. Lexi Morris comes up with the basketball. Morris now guarded by Slutka. She's going to work around to her left. She kicks it to Allie Holmes. They're still around midcourt. Lexi Morris. I think they're going to call another foul on Rowley, who again hits her head off of the floors. That's the second time that's happened to her tonight. She's been bumped and whopped her head off the floor. That will send Lexi Morris back to the line. And that's another Bunker Eagle who's fouled out. That's Sandy Rowley, who's going to be out of this game. Lexi Morris is going to be headed to the line to shoot a pair. They show on the scoreboard that's 5 on Rowley. She's still on the court at this time. She's going to have to take a seat. Coming in to fill up that spot will be number 15, Lacey Bowen, making just her second appearance of the night. Lexi Morris at the free throw line for Clearwater. It's 58-45, out 13. Clearwater in front of this one. Make it 59-45 as Lexi Morris adds her 27th of the night. Almost on pace. Well, she really is on pace for her game average of 30. She knocks down the second one. That's 28 for her tonight. Mathis now brings it up the floor for Bunker. She's guarded tightly by Darian Gale. Darian Gale's played tight defense on her all night, but she continues to find Skaggs down low. Skaggs tries to get an underhand shot to go up, can't get it to go. And Skaggs on the second attempt is going to be headed to the free throw line. Didn't see who the foul was against. They're going to say it was against Hannah Roll, just her second of the night. That's 9 fouls against Clearwater. It's a 15-point game before the free throws. Skaggs' first is missed. It remains a 15-point game, 36.1 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. I think it might be safe to say Clearwater is going to take home some hardware from this one. Late game substitutions. Hannah Rold will come off of the floor. Coming on now is going to be number 33, Sarah Morad, making her first appearance of the night. Skaggs still with one more shot from the line. Second shot, she knocks that one down, cuts it to 14. We have 36 seconds to go. Timeout on the floor. We're back in half of a minute on the boot.
Attention farmers, you want strong, healthy plants and the biggest yield possible, right? For cattle farmers, you need the most from your hay fields. Putting lime on the ground is the cost-effective way around expensive fertilizers. Skaggs Rock and Lime Incorporated in Patterson is the place to go. Skaggs Rock and Lime can help. Call 573-856-4505. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 to 6, and delivery's always available. Skaggs Rock and Lime says good luck to all the teams at the Black River Tournament.
Kicking country, J98 the boot. It's the Black River League Championship games tonight on J98. This one just about over, let's be real, it's 36.1 seconds left. I'll be honest with you. It's a 14-point lead for Clearwater. 60-46 is the score. Bunker trails this one. Bunker already back out on the floor. Both teams in serious foul trouble down the stretch, but Bunker got themselves in foul trouble in the early portions. With about 5 minutes to go, they were in the front end of 1-and-1s was Clearwater, and it quickly turned into 14 team fouls against Bunker. And that's really been the difference is Clearwater at the line. Clearwater does have possession now after a pair of free throws. One of two, I should say, by Skaggs to cut it to 14. Lexi Morris now brings up the floor for the Clearwater Tigers. She gives it to Haley Alcorn across midcourt. She's guarded by Slutka. She gives to Holmes. She's guarded by Bowen. Back to Morris. Morris back to Holmes, right on the ear of the Bulldog. Lexi Morris comes back around to take it from her. She's tightly guarded. She gives it to Allie Holmes. Crowd gets back on their feet as time started to tick away. Lexi Morris just dribbles it around the floor. She's just going to let that time run out, and that's final. Clearwater 60, Bunker 46. The Clearwater Lady Tigers take home the hardware from the Black River League Championship. What a game for them tonight. Lexi Morris stealing the show as usual for the Clearwater Tigers with 28 points. But she's the Batman, and to her there has to be a Robin, and that's Haley Alcorn tonight. She attributed 18 points for the cause.